What's going on, my dudes? Welcome in. Absolutely fantastic to see you all. Hope you're all having an absolutely wonderful day today. So, on today's video, we got a big one. We got a major top of the food chain apex predator release. What we're going to be checking out, Intensified Genocide by none other than deathcore titans, Shadow of Intent. So I don't think I need to go into too much detail about Shadow of Intent. If you're a fan of deathcore, blackened deathcore, heavy music, whatever you want to call it, you're very likely going to be aware of Shadow of Intent. These guys are just basically incredible. What is the name of... What is the name of that? Yes, their album Reclaimer is absolutely stunning. It features one of my favorite deathcore songs of all time on it. Actually, "The Heretic Prevails," which is just ridiculous. The lead singer Ben has some of the most powerful vocals, powerful varied vocals on the scene right now, and his lows are just subterranean low. It's the one thing that always it really goes to show you can't judge a book by its cover. The Shadow of Intent, they just look so unassuming. You wouldn't imagine that five of them, however many it is, you wouldn't expect these guys to produce such absolutely thunderously exciting, heavy, awe-inspiring music. You really wouldn't, just by looking at them, especially the lead singer Ben. He's just a totally unassuming dude that can just produce these fucking if you want an example of how good these guys are, their album 2019 album, the last thing they released actually, Melancholy, and the first track off that, Melancholy, has got an absolutely ridiculous music video to it. The lows are just absolutely out of this world, just ridiculous. The fantastic production and mix on their songs really helps, but his lows, which he can do fast, he can do slow, he can hold them, they're just so well defined and you can hear every syllable. It's just, they are ridiculous. They are really ridiculous. I realize I'm hyping this band up, but if you don't believe me, go and listen to some Shadow of Intent yourself and you will see that this amount of praise is completely deserving and not at all hyperbolic. So I am beyond excited to listen to their latest track, Intensified Genocide. So let's bring this over here. Shadow of Intent, Intensified. Yep, I'm just making sure we got the right thing playing here. So I'm gonna... Whole family were at the house today for a couple of hours, a good couple of hours actually. So nope, hold on. Yep. So I'm able to vape in my living room, which is fantastic. So let's get straight into it. Shadow of Intent, Intensified Genocide. Let's go. Oh. Right away with the vocals. Love those little pinch harmonics thrown in. Beautiful. Man, these guys know how to write a fucking chorus. Oh my god. Oh. Goosebumps. Fucking goosebumps. Oh my god. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Shadow of Intent. Intensified Genocide. This is definitely a case where I could wrap this video up at like what 8 minutes without really commenting on the song, and it would get the point across. You can literally just I really don't want you guys to think I'm being hyperbolic when I talk about this band, but I really don't think I am. That was fucking incredible. It really incredible. So no build up, straight in with the blast beat fast section, and then a moment later Ben comes in with those ridiculous low powerful, I believe they're gutturals, I think that's the term for them. Really fast, really well enunciated, just proving my point for what I was saying before the song started, that he's just what I would call a special vocalist. Not only are they low, but you could if you just played a clip of him doing lows, you would go, yep, that's Ben from Shadow of Intent immediately, which is just amazing. It was really fast. Really fast, super well, but super well produced. Those little pinch excuse me, those little pinch harmonics that they threw in everywhere, just to kind of keep you know, like on the edge of your seat, not really knowing what's coming next, were just brilliant. It slowed down a couple of bit. It slowed down every now and then, and got that really nice chunky stompy feeling, but without ever doing a kind of like cliched kind of that was the worst representation of a deathcore breakdown ever. But you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, you hear that all over the place, where, you know, there's like a fucking 45.5 second minute, you know, like gap between the one note and the other note, you know, very standard deathcore breakdowns. No, they slowed it down and they just made it a bit chunkier to get the heaviness across, but in no way did it ever sound cliched. That guitar solo was memorable, but also like that sweet picking towards the end was no joke. I was trying to kind of give it a little bit of, but then I just my fingers can't move that fast. The chorus it gave me goosebumps. It was kind of uplifting and kind of similar to The Heretic Prevails, actually, just a little bit faster, which sounded really good with his low vocals over the top. Like I said, when the song was actually playing, these guys really fucking know how to write an amazing chorus. Just stunning stuff from Shadow of Intent. And I expected nothing less. There was no way that song was going to suck, and it didn't. It sounded like Shadow of Intent. It was definitely faster as well. I was reading the comments to the music video beforehand. A lot of people were talking about his hair, which, I don't want to flex in the long hair department or anything, but Ben knows what's up anyway. There was comments saying like, they're doing melodic death. They were doing melodic deathcore 4 years ago. The lyrics and aesthetically moving towards a more traditional death metal route, while still having the same unique quality of Shadow Intent. No one does it like these guys. Cannot disagree with that. It's just embracing a much more I need a haircut. Just more death metal and less deathcore. So it kind of had I'm gonna have to stop saying stompy and riff heavy and all that and chunky, but you guys know what I mean. It still had that definite the vocals were very deathcore. And the production of it and the riffs when it did slow down definitely had that chunky feel that you wouldn't get in traditional death metal, but it was definitely faster. But it also had that Shadow of Intent kind of chorus to it as well. So they're definitely moving away from deathcore, because there was nothing in there that you would, like I was saying before, that you would call a traditional deathcore breakdown. Now, who knows, the up and coming album, which I presume they're working on, maybe that's got some fucking neutron star fucking quality breakdowns to it. Who knows? I mean, I would be surprised if there isn't a couple in there. But yeah, no, they, like a lot of other deathcore bands, the breakdowns are being I would say, what would you call it, filtered out, phased out. I don't really know what you want to call it, but it is something that a lot of deathcore bands are starting to do, and I'm all for it. Brilliant, stunning, incredible, amazing, whatever you want to call it, from Shadow of Intent, and I expected nothing less. Yeah. What can you say? Other than all the words that I just said? I'm just talking shit now. So, links to Shadow of Intent's social medias, Bandcamp, Spotify's, will all be down below. Underneath I can't speak today. All be down below. Remember to check out the music video again. Crank that bad boy up to 4K as well, because I imagine that looks pretty fucking good in 4K. I haven't got the rig to actually, go and check it out. Listen to it a bunch of times. Then go over to their Spotify, listen to it there. Then go onto the Bandcamp, listen to it there. Share it on every single thing that you can. Play it to your enemies, your friends, your brother, your sister, your wife. Crank that shit up to 11. Get the speakers out the window and blast that shit to passers-by in the street. And just support the band in any way you can. They're already popular, but let's just keep bringing it up so that these guys can just get bigger and bigger, because they deserve the success. They really, really do. Click on all the links, subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications, and one more time, Shadow of Intent, Intensified Genocide. Wow, fantastic job. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. Always an absolute pleasure. Take it easy, and I will see you guys on the next one. Later.